Now, moving on, we are going to talk about the next topic, which is string slicing. So create a new file and call it string underscore slicing dot py. Now, what exactly is string slicing, you might ask? So basically, string slicing allows us to extract portions of a string. So think of a pizza, for example. When you order a pizza or you make a pizza, it's circular in shape. But what you can do is you can cut it into slices and cut out chunks of it from the main body itself. So you have a pizza that can be cut into like 6 slices. Now, what we had before was a full circular pizza, but then we took like a knife or something and we had chopped it off into 6 pieces. Now, this is exactly what we can do in Python. We can slice out a specific section of a string and print it out or perform some operation on it. So I am going to show you exactly what that means. So imagine we have the same variable called text and it is equals to programming. Now imagine all we wanted to do was just simply print out program from this programming. Now in the last section, we talked about printing out a single specific character or a single letter from the overall string or the overall sentence. Now what if we want to print out a, a slice of that specific sentence or specific text? What we can do is we can use string slicing. So if we want to print program right now from programming, what we are going to do is we are going to use string slicing. I'm just going to say slice of string. I'll create a new variable. I'll say slice of string, and I'm going to equate this to text. But instead of just passing in text and passing in a number like the last time, what we need to do is we need to enter 2 indexes. Now, the first index is the starting index, and the second index is the last index. So what that means is that at what points do we want to grab from in this string? At what position do we want to grab? Do we want to start grabbing text from this string? Now, that is what the first position is for. Now, the second index is where we want to stop. So if we want to print program now, let's type in the index right here. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So if we want to print out program from this entire string, it means we have to start from index 0 and stop at index 6 because those are the positions of all the characters from P to M. Now, if we want to simply do that, all we're going to do is we'll pass in index 0 and then we'll put a colon and pass in index 6. So what this tells Python is that we want you to go into, we're essentially telling you to go into the string and grab all the characters starting from index 0 and stopping at index 6. So what we can now do is we can now come down and print out slice of string. Now, once I run this, you see that we have program getting printed out. So we have PROGRAMM. So what we actually need to do is that instead of putting in the stopping index, we need to put the stopping index plus 1, which is 7. So what that means is that when we start from index 0 and we tell Python we want to stop at index 6, Python is going to ignore this last item in this index and it is going to stop at index 5. So what we want to do to properly print out all the characters in this string is that you need to put the stopping index plus 1. That is, since we want to stop at this first M right here, which is at index 6, we need to add 1 to it. So we tell Python that we're going to print from P to M, and M is going to be the stopping index. So whatever you pass in here, whatever stopping index you pass in here is going to be ignored by Python, and it is going to stop at the index before 7 or before whatever value you pass in here. So let's clear the screen right now and run it. So you can see we have program printed out in the screen. That is because Python started from P and stopped at M. It ignored this last index of 7. So we're just essentially telling us that we want to stop as the character before this last index. So it stopped as this M and ignored this second M. So that is exactly how we can extract a piece of a string and print it out, or you can even perform some extra processing on this slice which you have gotten from the string. Now, there are other ways that we can slice strings out from a there are other ways that we can slice strings out or perform slices on a string in Python. Now, this is the first way. The second way is that let's say we wanted to print out let's just say programming again, or sorry, let's say we wanted to print out program again, but we wanted to use only one index to do it. All we could simply do is we can print out text, and in here we're just going to pass in :7. Now, what does this mean? What this means is that we are going to start from the default first index, which is 0, and then we're going to print up until index 6. Remember that 7 is going to be ignored because it is the stopping index. So it is going to read from 0 to the stopping index -1, which is 6. So once I save that and run it, you can see that we have program again getting printed out. So what you can just do is, this is like a shorter way of using string slicing. Here we had to pass in 0:7. All we could simply do is just say :7. So by default, Python is just going to print from, or Python is just going to slice out from 0, which is the starting index, up until this stopping index -1, which is what we have seen right here. Now we have another slicing method that we can use. Now imagine we wanted to print out everything after program. That is, wanted to print out MING. Now what we could simply do here is that we could change this slice index in the first place. So this is from 0 to 6. It means we are going to be printing from 7. So this is 8, 9, and then this G has an index of 10. Now, what we can do is, since we want to start printing from M, we can just change this to 7, and then we're going to tell it to stop at 10. But since we're stopping at 10, I want you to notice what gets printed out. Once I run it, you see that we have MIN getting printed out. The G doesn't get printed out. Now, that is because we have told it that the stopping index is 10. So it's going to do 10 minus 1, which is 9, and it is going to stop at N. Now, all we're just simply going to do is pass in 11, even though no elements with 11 exist. Python is just going to automatically do 11 minus 1, which is 10, and it's going to print out G. So once I save that and run it, you see that we have MING getting printed out. So we were successfully able to get this slice from this string and print it out. So we're successfully able to do MING, and we printed it out, and it's worked successfully. Now, this is the first way of this is a way of performing string slicing. Now, imagine we wanted to perform the exact same operation, but using only one slice. All we are going to do is remove this colon from front of 7 and put it at the back of 7. So when we do this, we are essentially performing this same operation. What we're just telling Python is that starting from index 7, which is M, print everything that comes after it, or grab everything that comes after it. So when I run this program, you see that we still have MING, MING being printed out. That is because when we say text of 7 colon, we're just trying to tell Python that we want you to go into this string, and starting from index 7, we want you to slice out everything that comes after it. So by default, it just starts grabbing from M and stops at G. That is basically how string indexing works. And if you have any question, please feel free to, string slicing, I mean. And if you have any question, please feel free to ask me in the comment section and I will reply you. And something else that I want you to take note of is that even white space in a string has an index. So let's say, for example, I create a string and I say name is equals to Ayo space Solomon. Now, what we can do is, let us write out the index of this. Let's write out the index of this string. So O has an index of 1, and A has an index of 0, Y has an index of 1, and O has an index of 2. Now you see that there's a white space here. Now this white space, or this empty space, it's called white space in programming. Now this empty space also has an index, so we can pass in 3, and 3 is going to represent that empty space, because in a string, every single item has to be accounted for. That is, every single position in a string has to be accounted for. Now, because there's an empty space here, it still has an index of 3. Now, we're now going to continue and say uh, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then n has an index of 10. So what we can do now is that we can even print out this empty space just to show you. I'm going to print out name of 3. Now, if all of this goes well, we should see an empty space getting printed out. So when I run it, you see that we have this empty space being printed out because what Python did was it went into the string and it grabbed this empty space. Now, what we can do is we can now print out like S, for example, and I can pass in 4. Now, once I save that and run it, you see that S gets printed out and the space is no longer there. So in a string, every single index or every single position has to be accounted for, even if it is an empty space. Python is still going to give it an index by default. So that is all we're going to talk about under string slicing. I'll see you in the next one.